On, off.
All
okay, I guess we're live here, James. We're here at the Cooler, and we got the City Cup going on. We've got Dixon versus Rock Falls. They're going to be doing a team event, just like regular pool leagues, I guess. One player versus another. I'm looking for my team Rock Falls here. Where is my team Rock Falls?
Right below.
Oh.
It is early, Larry.
Well, James, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think pool should be played before 5 p.m.
I agree with you on that.
I think it should be a rule. Okay, so we have Marty Lefevre taking on
Donnie Kolthoff.
Don Kolthoff here. He breaks some scratches. That's not going to be a lot of fun.
Behind the line, right? No. It's behind the line, right? Okay.
Donald Kolthoff definitely could get out here. I mean, if he takes, I believe, stripes, he's going to want stripes. He can take either or.
I don't know. I would go with stripes, too.
Oh, I forgot we're behind the line, so
that changes stuff.
Yeah, that's going to make a little bit of difference. So he's going to take 2 ball, play it inside. His key is just going to be getting on that, I believe that's the 4 ball down there. He's going to have to back this up.
Yeah.
Not the easiest thing to do on a regular bar table, I can tell you that.
That's the thing about bar tables. There's not one that plays the same as the other one.
Well, the felt's a little slower, so it's a little harder to back the cue ball up, et cetera, and see, now he's got himself in a little bit of a pickle. He's going to have to hit this. He's going to have to hit this 5 ball, and then he's going to have to come over and hit this stripe. I think it's the 13 ball, bump it. Right?
Just like that.
Well, yeah.
Man,
got himself in the pickle there.
Yeah.
Starting off early. That's not the way to do her.
Right.
But for those of you listening out there, we are live right here from the coolest damn bar in town, the Cooler, Rock Falls, Illinois. If you ever get a chance to come down here to the Cooler, check it out. Great service. Back when we get things back on track, I mean, this is like one of the premier places to come see live entertainment. Varies from, rock and roll country mainly, but they have all sorts of different acts that play here. A lot of acoustic stuff that goes on out in their little patio out back, and they do serve a lot of different types of foods here. Homemade stuff, I guess. Kendra makes a lot of stuff here.
Nice. Is that happening today? Because I am kind of hungry.
Well, I don't know if they're making anything today, but we're going to find out.
Yeah.
Because if they're making some, I'm a picky eater, so we'll see what they got to do. Don's got the short stick out, took a jump at it, and big swing and a miss. Just a bit outside. Marty, he's from, I believe he plays for Team Dixon, but I believe he lives in Grand Detour. Oh, does he live in Dixon? I thought maybe he lived in Grand Detour. Wasn't sure. Lives right in Dixon itself. Team Rock Falls, the captain is Brett Hopkins. Jeff Martz, Rick Carrillo, Don Kolthoff, and the captain's pick was Donnie Phillips. Team Dixon is John Bresley, Andy Baxter, Rick Wakefield, and Joseph Moore, and the captain pick was Marty Lefevre, who's shooting right now.
Kind of David and Goliath matchup today.
But a lot of people
pool.
think...
Yeah, it's pool. Anything can happen.
Sure, absolutely. And a lot of people think that Rock Falls definitely has the big advantage here.
Right.
On paper, yeah.
Yeah.
But, just like, you were just talking to me just a little bit ago. You said that Jeremiah beat Rick Carrillo in 3 straight last night in the tournament. I mean, Rick did come back and win it, and we'd have to give a big congratulations to Mr. Carrillo. He did took the victory home at Dave's place last night up in Lanark there. Come back from the loser side and won it all.
Yeah, that's one thing about Rick is you can never count him out.
Oh, absolutely not. He's a great shooter. Yeah. I give him crap all the time, though.
Yeah.
Kind of like you.
Oh, yeah. For some reason, anytime we play, he brings out the best player in me, which is why I'm always chasing him, which in March we're going to play again. Haven't quite decided on a race or stuff like that, but...
Well, your best game, I believe, is 8-ball.
Right.
Am I right? Well, that's...
Well, I don't know. I played pretty good 9-ball against him, too, when we played, so...
Well, Rick's best game is definitely Oh, sit, boo-boo. And it
Yeah.
did, too, boy.
Wow.
What a shot. Kolthoff takes a look at that and goes,
Yeah.
what in the hell just happened to me? But,
well,
yeah,
I couldn't really see that because I got a big blob in front of me. So.
Yeah, I know. He's always in the way of something.
Oh, he's got a name, though.
He does, yeah.
It says Bud on the back of his hat.
Yep, Bud's our producer today. He's doing all the producing, running the cameras, and doing all that stuff. And you and I are gonna try to talk pool all day, I guess. And this is the first time we've ever had this. We're gonna try to grow it into other cities too. And
yeah, definitely be nice to see it expand.
Oh, absolutely. Get teams like out of LaSalle, maybe
Princeton.
And I thought about talking to Bud about this too, because instead of having the bigger cities like Chicago, Peoria, all that kind of stuff, keep it to smaller towns, limited, which is hard for us to compete against teams that have thousands of people to pick from, when we only have single digits to pick from, double digits at the best.
Yeah, there's lots of times where I go to big tournaments and they ask where I'm from, and I tell them Mount Carroll, and they're like,
"Never heard of it."
Yeah, where the hell's that?
And Mount Carroll, I used to go up through there when I was a kid. I stayed at Camp Benson.
Yeah, it's still going.
Is it still going out there? Oh. And they used to tell stories about the one-legged elephant that left big holes out there, and we'd go out there and shoot guns and all sorts of stuff. It was fun, a lot of fun. Yeah. Mario's got a little bit of a tough shot here. I don't know if did he call it in the side, or is he going to try to bank it? Which would be in the side also, but the other side.
Right.
Nah, he played it there. Seal the deal. I mean, Donald generally would get out from here.
Yeah, it's a good stroke shot, though. You
got to
bear down on this one.
Absolutely. Very well done.
It's a nice shot.
Don't want to leave it on the rail, and he didn't. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, what they're going to do is we're just playing regular teams at first, and then they're going to do Donald takes the victory there. Team Rock Falls goes up 1.
So it'll be a race to 3, or first to 3, right? Gets the point.
I believe so, and that's another thing is too. We got a rules here, and here's some of the rules. I mean, the rules are the ACS rule: table referee, video confirmation, 8 ball on the break does not win, 45-second shot clock. There is 1 60-second extension per rack. The extension may be used for partner discussion during Scotch doubles, except for team versus team. Matches are raced to 3. Right. Each match and each round is worth 1 point. Match point, 3. Race to 7. Yeah. So the first one to 7 points is going to win this today.
And this is kind of following Eric Noretto, right?
Yeah, it's very similar. Very similar to what Eric had going down there. And I know that he had, this was such a great format. We had to lightly ask him if we could steal it from him. Eric's, he's all about promoting the game of pool too. And I don't know Eric all that well, but when we had a benefit tournament out there at Princeton for me, I mean, he showed up, he brought a partner, and that was really nice of him. And so he supported me, and I really appreciate it. So I gotta give him his shout out and his props for he was the one that came up with this idea, and it works really nice. Moscone Lake,
Yeah, kind of.
We got Team Dixon here. We got Joseph Moore. Rock Falls is Team Rock Falls. It's Jeff Martz. So it's Joseph Moore versus Jeff Martz.
Yeah, definitely. If you're bored today and don't have anything to do, there's going to be a lot of pool today.
Yeah, you're going to see some really good. You're going to see some really good pool. Very competitive. A lot of drama, etc. And like I said, the plan is to try to grow this into something bigger, to where maybe someday we have to go to a hotel and rent a banquet facility, put 10, 12 tables in there, and have a whole complete weekend of matches and eliminate it down to 2 teams. And that's what I was saying earlier. I think what would be really cool is if we could limit the cities involved and to certain sizes, so that way you're not I'm not even sure what he played there.
Yeah, I thought
I think he was playing the 7-ball down in the corner, but I think he just.
Well, I thought he was going to cut it on the side, but.
I'm not sure. I'm not
Yeah.
sure what happened there. Well, you did call it in the corner, Greg? Okay.
Okay.
But anyways, as I was saying earlier, to keep it to towns the size of Rock Falls, Sterling, Dixon, LaSalle,
Right.
or you have to come into that area and play in that. Because how we did this was we had doubles teams.
Yeah, I played in it.
And well, to explain to the people out there that are listening.
I thought you were talking to me.
No, well, I am talking to you.
Well, you are talking to me.
I'm talking to you to explain to the people out there that are watching.
It's still a little bit early, Larry.
I know. Did you go out drinking last night or something?
I did not.
Okay.
Actually, I had one drink at Dave's place, and then Bud got on my nerves, so I left.
What? Hey, he just gave you the number 1 sign.
Yeah.
I don't know what
I get that all the time. That's weird.
It's funny, a nice guy like you.
I know.
Prick. I mean, sorry, I get confused on what to say. But anyways, I guess what I was getting at is that now I lost my train of thought. Where was I?
Oh, we were talking about the doubles.
Oh yeah. What these guys did was they had doubles leagues in Rock Falls and double leagues in Dixon, and the top would be 1, 2, 3, 4. The top 4 guys were automatically on the team, and the top guy that scored the most points was made captain, and then he got to pick a captain's choice. So that's how they became a 5-man team. And that's kind of how it works.
Got a little bad luck there.
Now I can tell you a little story about Jeff Martz. He come over to my house. It's probably been 7, 8 months ago or so. And we had a little action, and this guy beat me to death.
He plays good.
He plays really good 8-ball. And amazingly enough, I found out the hard way. He talked me into playing some bank pool with him. And
don't do that.
That was probably the worst thing I could have ever done. But I will say this: I mean, it did teach me. After the shellacking I took from Jeff Martz, I spent the next couple of months out in the garage practicing my bank game.
Right.
Because he was banking. Breaking and running, banking out, I should say.
Wow.
And 9-ball was fantastic. He played really well. Wait, he might double kiss it in there. Oh, now the cue ball's going to follow it in.
That's a bad roll.
Yeah. And the bad part about it is for Joseph here is Jeff is definitely going to get out here. He's going to get out 99.9% of the time. I mean, he's just such a smooth shooter. The odds of him not getting out here are pretty slim.
Right. Jeff's from Lanark, which is where I grew up.
Yeah, I'm surprised. He has. They had that tournament at Dave's place yesterday, and I'm surprised he went there.
Maybe he was focusing on today.
Well, I know he's recently.
He did get married.
He recently got married, within the last year here, and I know that there's probably anybody that's just recently married knows that you got to listen to the wife,
right?
Got to listen to the other half, and probably had some things to do, and so he might not have been able to make it out. I hadn't had a chance to talk to him about that. Jeff taking the win.
Yep. So it's 2.
So so Team Dixon needs to make a comeback here.
Mm-hmm.
We do have a guy doing all the racking today, as you can see. Our professional rack guy, Carson Hopkins. He's out of Rock Falls here. His dad's actually the captain of the Rock Falls team. So I don't know. Maybe we should be checking that kid's rack, make sure that he ain't doing any funny business over there.
And he's a great junior player, by the way.
Yeah, the kid's got talent, and I try to get him over to the pigeon coop quite often, and work with his game and stuff like that. And he's got a real good stroke. He's got a really good feel for the game. Just got to teach him some common sense stuff about playing safeties and all that kind of stuff. But he can make any shot.
Right.
Guy plays well. Kid plays well. Checking to make sure he doesn't have any gaps. He's got the racking part down. I learned how to rack a lot just for the simple reason is when you would play
So you're
pool and you were
bad-
the loser,
Yeah,
you had to
you're-
rack. So I learned how to rack a lot.
I did it a lot when I was younger.
Okay, here we have John Bresley is going to be taking on. I'm not sure who he's playing yet, so we'll have to see who he's playing because I didn't see anybody come up to the table.
Nice break.
Oh, he crushed that one.
Yeah.
And with a little bit of focus here, he should. This is definitely a run out rack here.
Right. There you go.
Looking good. John Bresley. He also does some sponsorships with us once in a while. He sells cars down in, I believe it's in this LaSalle area. Am I right? Mendota area.
Peel. Yeah, it's Peel Chevrolet, right?
Yeah, Peel Chevrolet. He does a little advertising with us now and then. So if you're ever down that way and you need a new vehicle, you can go see John Bresley at Peel Auto Sales.
You're a dick, Buckshot. It's already making fun of me. We haven't even been on here for an hour.
I turned around because you were talking to him and I didn't see what happened there, but John apparently missed. Okay, it's captain versus captain here. And Hopkins is definitely stripes. He needs to figure out, he's got the 15 ball, and I believe that's
13.
the 13 that's tied up there, so he's got to figure out that mess. And that's just the key in 8-ball is just figuring out how to get your breakout shots as early as possible. You want to deal with the trouble, so he's going to have to figure out a way to get that out of there. I'm not sure what he's got to plan here. He's going to play, I believe that's the 10. Is that the 10 ball? No, it's 11 ball.
11 ball.
11 ball goes down past the 7. Which clears, but he could get in behind the 15 ball here, and he could play it down here in the opposite corner. So let's see if that's what he's trying to do. And a little overhit that.
Yeah.
That's going to bring Bresley back to the table, but now Bresley's got to deal with 3 all the way up in the corner. Oh, Teresa Hamilton. How you doing out there today, Teresa? You're talking to me, but I can't hear you.
Who's Matt Schneider?
Oh, Matt Schneider. He's always talking trash to me. He thinks he can win, and I'm going to beat him to death this coming week. I not only I got him in the pitch and coop tournament, and then we're gonna do a little gambling afterwards, and I'm gonna teach that kid a lesson. Now Matt plays good 8-ball. It's decent all around shot. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put the hurts to him.
There you go.
Oh yes, okay. Teresa Hamilton out there. Now I know who we're talking about.
That's actually my partner for Scotch doubles in Fulton.
Oh, there you go. She's got the big Scotch doubles tournament coming up November 25th. That's Jack and Jill tournament, I should say.
Yep.
Scotch doubles. What bar is that located in?
Triple Play.
Triple Play in Fulton. Did I say the 29th? I'm sorry. 28th of November. It's a Jack and Jill tournament at Triple Play, Fulton, Illinois. And that's going to be, I'm going to try to find me a partner and go play in that.
I heard Bud looks good in the dress. There you go.
Well, we could dress him up, see what happens.
Or maybe Buckshot. I think Buckshot probably look better in a dress.
That's good. Hans, I'm not gonna lie. I try to wear pants nowadays as least amount as possible. Due to many reasons, but mainly health reasons.
Right.
But yeah, I try not to wear pants. Even when I didn't have health issues, I never wore pants. I always had shorts and flip flops on.
Right. Oh, that's a nice shot.
That was a great shot, and he's going to go ahead and pull shape, and he did get there. And it's not going to be the easiest shot in the world, but he's there.
Have a hole for it.
Yeah, he's going to play the 3 down in the corner there.
Oh, I had a weird angle here, and I can't tell if it goes down there or not.
Yeah, the only thing, he just got to worry a little bit about how that's going to come off the 9 ball. He could hook him.
Yeah, see, it was...
It was a rough shot. It was definitely
Right.
makeable. Now Brett's. A lot of people don't realize this. They look at the table and they think, "Oh, the guy with one ball on there, got the advantage." Well, that is not the case
Yeah,
in 8
no.
ball. Brett is supposed to get the win here now. He's
Right.
supposed to, if he can't make a shot, he's supposed to duck, bob and weave, so to
Yeah.
speak.
Yeah.
That's a good shot there. He's still got this little 2 balls he's looking at right now, and he can get in behind there and play it up in the corner. But if it all else fails, he needs to be he needs to be thinking safety. Yeah, he could get the breakout here, but you got to make sure you make the ball. Don't give it away. Here he goes. There he 12 down in the corner, and then work his way back to the 8 ball. That should be his pattern here, I think. Hans, if you bring your wife, she can be my partner, and you can sit and watch two skilled players play while you sit on the bench. We'll let you get us drinks once in a while.
Oh.
Hey, you got a lucky rub there. What he was supposed to do is just play that with enough speed just to come off the round, play 15 down here in the corner. But he elected to go a different round, but it still worked. Now he's got an angle on it here, so he's in decent shape. And the thing about it is here, you got the stream and stuff going. You just got to make sure that you focus, bear down on the shot, and just make sure you make it. He's jacking up on it, and I wouldn't be jacking up on it. I'd been following it a little bit, but it worked out for him. All right, Team Rock Falls.
Wins 3-0, takes the first match point. Captain, set up your lineup for your next round for singles. We're going to take a quick while you guys do that.
Team Rock Falls goes up 1-0 in a race to 7. And we're going to give a little love to our sponsors out there. Oh, apparently I'm reading them too. CBM Construction, area code 815-716-667. Excuse me. I'm having a little problem here. CBM Construction, area code 815-716-6727, offering all your construction needs, as well as heating and cooling services and installation. Licensed and bonded and insured. Check them out on Facebook and some of the pictures of their great work. Call CBN Construction today at area code 815-716-6727. We have A&A Flooring, 2528 East Lincoln Way, Sterling, Illinois. Area code 815-632-0675. Call Al for all of your professional and affordable hardwood and carpet surfaces. Check out anafloors.biz to use their on-site tool and checkout flooring options right from home. A&A Flooring, area code 815-632-0675. Now we got Bud over there checking on the affordable window. Oh, we got another sponsor for this. Affordable window tint detail, located at 1011 North Galena, Dixon, Illinois. Area code 815-541-7813. Automotive tinting, window tinting, headlight restoration, ceramic coatings, and detailing. Check them out on Facebook. Pictures of his work. Affordable window tint and detail. Area code 815-541-7813.
Yeah, I thought the same, almost the same thing we just did. Yeah.
And I know that we got a couple more sponsors here to get in, but we're waiting for Bud to come in, and he's our producer today, so he's got a lot to do. The Farrell guy on South 4th Street in Aurora, Illinois, area code 331-980-8224, offering ferrule, shaft, butt, and tip work and custom design ferrules. Give them a call today for all your Q needs at area code 331-980-8224. And we have Quick Quality Signs located at 619 Depot Avenue in Dixon, Illinois, area code 9707. Signs, banners, t-shirts, vehicle lettering, and much, much more. Call Marty and Teresa to find out all your customs. Customize your world. Oh, customize your world. There you go. I'm sorry, I screwed up the saying. Quick and quality signs at area code 815-288-9707. I'm sorry, I didn't proofread none of these, but I'll get better at it here as the day goes on.
So this is single. We're doing singles, right?
Okay, so now we have
Rick.
And this is
Grillo,
going to be a race to what there, sir?
3.
These two gentlemen will be racing to 3. And then once again, it'll be just like the team event that just went off. And the first team to score 3 points will win that particular point. Rock Falls is up 1-0 on Dixon.
And then I'll go to Scott's doubles race to 3.
Oh, so you're going back and forth. Okay.
So now your next pairing you need to set up. What I was trying to say on your lineup thing was write a single player, a Scott's doubles team, single. You know what I mean? That down there.
And now we got this is a singles match. It's a race to 3. This is Rick Carrillo.
Andy Baxter, right?
And he's taking on one of my favorite guys. Not just pool players, but he's just an all-around cool cat. And Andy Baxter, he's out of Dixon, Illinois. A lot of fun to hang out with. I played a little teams with him, and so much fun to hang out with. The guy just has no worry in the world. Is he the best pool player in the world? No, but he doesn't shoot too bad.
No,
and the thing about it is, he has no worries in the world. This guy,
right?
And that was the biggest thing that Andy had to worry about here was Rick making a ball on the break. Because if he makes a ball on the break, chances are if he can't get out, he's going to get to a point where he's going to lock it down tight.
Right.
So we're going to have to see how this works out. Rick, right out of here, actually lives in Sterling, but played for the Rock Falls team. And you're going to see some fantastic pull out of this guy. Definitely a master player, an 8-ball for sure. He's going to elect to take stripes, and let's see and get to work here. He, like I said yesterday, he did win the big tournament over at Dave's place up in Lanark. They had 18 players show up,
Right.
and it was a really stout field from what I heard. Kenny French showed up. He took 3rd, I believe. Jeremiah Easley taking home 2nd place, and somebody must have had to come back and double dip him. Then it must have been Rick. Huh?
It was Rick,
Yeah.
yeah. Because he won the winner's side. Oh, Rick
see that's
Rick
that's the
makes a
you
mistake.
see the commentary curse that I put on him.
Yeah, you just did it.
And now Andy is going to get ball in hand here. And since it's not off the break, I mean, it's ball in hand anywhere here. And Andy's going to take a look at the table. He's going to survey it. And
Looks like he has just one problem ball.
Well, the 7 ball looks rough, and the 6 ball looks a little rough.
7 ball's off the rail though, so I think he'll be okay.
Yeah, I believe the smart move would be to take
6 ball.
the 6 ball, but unless it clears, I can't tell from my angle. It must clear. Just a matter of getting shape on it. But the problem is you're on a valley table here, and if he's going to try to hit that 7 ball all the way down the rail, that's not the easiest shot in the world.
Right.
I would take that shot on the diamond table every day, but on a valley, you never know when it'll catch the horn on the other side coming out. So we'll see how, and that's where he's going to play. He's going to play it down in the corner, so it must not be off the rail too far.
It looks like it's off the rail a little bit.
Well, he's electing to go down the
he made a nice shot.
Yeah,
He's
fantastic.
he's going to get the shape too.
He was able to, not the greatest shape in the world, but he
little
definitely
off.
has a look at it. Going to play the 4 ball in the same corner, I believe. We got to give a big props out to.
Nice shot.
Got to give a big props out to Greg Thomas, a.k.a. Bud. He's the one that kind of organized this whole mess and put everything together so that these guys had something to do. And as you can see, he's working real hard, and you and I are just kind of sitting around talking pool.
Yeah,
it's kind of
I
nice,
know.
ain't it?
Yeah,
he's
it
doing
is
all
fun.
the work, taking care of the paperwork, keeping all the teams straight. We're just sitting here. And,
he made another nice shot.
Yeah.
He's on this.
Now, and here's the problem. I believe this is why I believe he should have taken the 6 ball from the right out of the chute, because that was his biggest problem ball.
Right.
He could have played that 6, got it out of there, and then went to that 7, and then worked his way to where he'd only have the 5 and 8 left right now. So we'll see if he can get there or not.
Oh, he did. It must go down in the.
It's got to go
far
down in the corner, but the problem is now it's the shape to get to the 8.
Right.
And that's where I try to tell people when it comes to 8 ball, everybody's capable of running down until there's a couple balls left on the table, and then you got to learn how to play shape.
Right.
So we'll just have to see how it goes here, and he's going to try to put a good stroke on it. And let's see what happens.
Oh. Scratch the side.
Good try.
Well, Rick's going to take a look at this, but I can tell you, folks, 99.99% of the time he's going to go ahead and clear this off. He's going to go ahead and play the 15 down the corner. No, he's going to go ahead and play the side shot. And I wouldn't have played it like that, but I would have.
Does have a little bit.
I would have cleared it out and played that 15 ball first, and then worked my way back and had a shot to go down. Play one of the balls on either side of the 8 ball there to get shape on the 8. But hey, who am I to say? I'm just sitting here talking pool. This guy's playing pool.
Made a nice shot.
Yeah, he put a good draw stroke on it and hit that really nice. All right, Rick takes the victory for Rock Falls. I take that back. They're going to be racing 3, so he's up 1-0 in this particular circumstance.
It'll be Andy's break.
Well, you can't say that Team Dixon didn't have a chance there, because he did have ball in hand and he had a chance to go ahead and get the first win.
That 6 ball came back and haunted him.
Yeah, and that's why I said early, he probably should have taken that and gotten it out of the way right away, but he didn't. And, who am I to say? Some people see different things than what I do. And I'm not a professional pool player by any stretch of the imagination. If you've ever watched me play, you'd know.
I just came here off the Pro Tour, so.
Wow, trick or treat Halloween jam starting at 8 p.m. October 31st. We got Socialize, my good buddy Eric Mullins in that band. And if you want to come see a great band on Halloween, trick or treat on that Sunday. What day is that on, actually? Oh, it's actually on October 31st.
So it's
come see
Saturday.
Socialize right here at the Cooler, because if you like rock and roll, you're gonna really, really enjoy Socialize. And like I said, my good buddy Eric Mullins is one hell of a guitar player, and he's going to be leading. Well, he's not the lead singer, but he's the lead guitar player, I should say.
Nice.
And you're gonna see some really, really good entertainment that night. And if you don't like loud music, better stay at home.
Oh.
Because they will blow the roof off of this place. Really good entertainment. Some really good entertainment that night. And if you don't like loud music, better stay at home.
I can hear you in the mic.
I know.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to get a watch party started on my page.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go ahead and shut that down. And so there we go. That way, in case the people on my personal page just want to go ahead and watch the pool today, listen to me talk pool instead of play pool. I probably talk pool better than I actually play the game.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are pretty bad at pool.
Definitely not the best. Andy here, what did he take? I didn't see. He's getting out the jump stick. He must be solids. Am I correct in saying that? That he's pulling out the jump? He's trying to get to the stripe to play into the side pocket here? Is that what he's eyeballing? He's got the short stick out here.
I don't even know if he needed to do that, to be honest with you.
It doesn't look like he needs to, but he apparently thinks he does, and that's exactly what he tried. And apparently he needed to get up over the 8 ball, but he did get a good hit.
Looked from here like it would go clean without using jump stick, but who knows?
Like we are at a little bit of a funny angle to see exactly what he was shooting at there. So it's hard to say what he was looking at. So, and I always give the benefit of the.
It's still open table.
Yeah, he was going open table there, and that's why he was jumping, and he was trying to he wanted stripes, and he was willing to take the chance of jumping the ball and playing it in the side, which is probably one of the hardest shots you're ever going to do.
Right.
Now Rick here looks. He also took stripes. Now he's going to.
He took solids.
Oh, he did take solids. Yeah,
He played the. He played the combination 4-7 in the corner.
Now he's the only problem ball that he's got. He's got this one ball here that doesn't have a home yet, because I don't think it plays in the side from my angle. It might be a real thin cut if it does. So he's got to learn. He's got some work to do here. He's going to come over. He's going to bump that. Nah, he didn't get it out of there. Seeing that. And now he's got a lot of work to do.
I think you're going to get a safety out of this one.
Our next match will be Donnie Phillips and Jeff Marks. It would be in the singles match.
Oh, it's Scotch doubles, right?
No, it'll be in singles.
Oh, okay.
That's our next match, and then it'll be Andy Baxter and. Oh wait, no, they'll be going after that. They will be going to Scotch doubles.
So Scotch doubles next match.
Yeah, might see that now.
Oh, he went for it. Made a nice shot. I thought maybe he was going to try and play a safety, but
Ricky's pretty aggressive on the pool table.
Yeah.
He will definitely take some risk because he's real confident in his shooting abilities. He's going to play 6 up here in the corner, and he's going to probably hit this a little low. Try to draw it over and get shape on the one ball. That's where that's the key right here.
Oh.
And he would have been there for the one ball. Ideally, he would have wanted to just be out past the rail just to make the one in the corner and then play the 5 over there in the other corner, but didn't quite get there. And he's got another chance to win the match here.
Just bear down and make balls.
Yeah, it's not like Rick hasn't given him some chances to win, so... And the thing about it is, when you're playing somebody with the caliber of Rick's play, I mean, you got to take advantage of it. When he gives you the opportunity to beat him, you need to jump on it.
Yep.
Jason on here on the stream. I mean, he's really rooting for Dixon, and he says he's going to come home. He might have to move back to Dixon just so he can get back on the team.
Jason Walker.
No, Jason Rudkin.
Oh, I don't know.
Rudkin.
I have no idea who that is.
I know. I'm not sure I know who Jason is either, but we'll just have to see how. You have to come down to town. Come into town sometime, Jason, and whip these guys into shape. Yeah, I hear you, Hans. My picture-taking abilities aren't necessarily the best in the business. I'm definitely never going to make it as a photographer. I hate technology to start out with. I can never figure out how to use it. It's weird how that picks that up, isn't it?
Yeah.
We got
trying to be respectful here, and all of a sudden I'm hearing this background noise of my phone.
Yeah, it's really strange how we're picking that up when you go to start to watch the stream on your phone. It picks it up in my earphones for some reason.
I can fix that. I'll just turn my volume off.
That's what I'm going to do too. I forgot to do that when I started out.
Oh.
Oh, what's Rick looking at here? He's looking at the 3 ball, but he oh no, he's stripes. I'm sorry. He's going to try to bump the 8 ball out of here, I think.
Oh, he made a nice shot. Wow.
Very nice. And now, unfortunately for Mr. Baxter here, it's looking like he's going to be down 2-0. I can guarantee you Rick isn't going to like where he left that.
Came up a little bit short.
And I mean, he can deal with it. He certainly can deal with it, but he's going to have to leave the cue ball. This cue ball is going to travel down towards this 14 ball down here.
Right.
Unless he can bump the ball that's next to the 8. I don't know if he's got enough angle. We'll see what he's going to do here. Yep, he bumped it. Very nice shot. He's going to play the 8 ball in the side pocket. And what led to that shot was he just didn't get good shape. And that just goes to show you, you know, in the game of pool, inches is everything.
Right.
Rick is up 2-0. We got Carson, our professional racker. He's been on the professional racking tour for several years now. He's looking to get off the racking tour and get on the table on the playing tour. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see here. You know, Rick is up 2-0 here, and Andy's got his back up against the wall, and Rick's definitely, like I said, you know, Rick's definitely giving him chances to win the game. Andy just didn't execute, and you know, it just happens. You know, sometimes you get the pressure of the stream and all that stuff. I tell people all the time. I said, you know,
you got to ignore that.
You think you can play well, and then all of a sudden you get 2 commentators sitting over to your right.
Yep.
And you know the stream's on, and you know people are watching, and all of a sudden you try to play like Shane Van Boning.
Yep.
And you know you just can't do it. You know you got to block that all out of your head. And just play the game. Now that being said, I promise you, and I mean I promise you, Andy does care too.
Yeah.
Perhaps
about
less about the stream going. He don't. He probably doesn't even. He probably doesn't even realize we're here.
Right.
Because when he's focusing on his game, he doesn't think anything.
You got to score on the Shane Dennis match.
I know. The last I knew,
Shane was on a tear yesterday.
Shane was up 15, 17 games or whatever it was, and he was just beating Dennis
to death.
To death. Yeah, beating the daylights out, beating the brakes off him, as we like to say in the pool world. But the thing about it is, in that game, you know. If you've ever seen Dennis Arcolio play, he's he's arguably the best all-around pool player on the planet right now.
Yeah.
When it comes to 8 ball, 9 ball, 10 ball, one pocket, straight pool.
Yeah.
You take all the facets of the game, so to speak, and put them all together. And Dennis Arcolio is one of the best in the business. And the thing about it is Shane Van Boning is just an absolute monster in rotation pool. He's hard to beat. He's got the best break in the business.
Yeah. And it's winter break, by the way, too. So which is
so. And and the thing about it is in that situation, you know, you can have one player sit in their chair for 8, 9, 10, 12 racks before they get out of it, and then they might get out of their chair to look at a jump shot or a kick shot or something like that. So you just never know.
Yeah.
And the key, just like in whether it be 8 ball, 9 ball, 10 ball, one pocket, whatever. I mean, the key is the break. I mean, and Shane Van Boning probably works on his break more than anybody on the planet. I mean, I've seen interviews where he's talked where he'll work on his break 8-10 hours a day for weeks on end.
Just break constantly.
Just break. Yep. All right. Well, he took a shot at that, and Rick's got to figure out now. He's got a couple of clusters here. He's got that 6 ball up against his stripe down here, and it's hard for me to tell from where we're at what that ball is. It looks like the 10 ball. Yeah, it looks like 10 ball.
And then the 14-15 in the middle of the table.
The 14-15, they both have holes here, though.
Here it comes right now.
Rick got out of line. Very first shot. Not good. Now he's going to have to look. He's probably going to be thinking safety here. I don't unless he lined that up that it's dead in the corner pocket. And that's what he's looking at here. Once again, I'd like to remind everybody for the triple play at Fulton, Illinois, we have the Jack and Jill tournament coming up. on November 28th. Oh, and just so you know, down here in our ticker, down here at the bottom, we are showing the score. Rock Falls is up 1-0 over Dixon, and it is a race to 7. They got some different formats going on, Scotch doubles, singles, teams, and stuff like that. And for each session, and Rick has decided to play the safety, I think.
Yeah, he did say safety.
Yeah, that's what I figured. He'd leave the ball down there, leave it. Try to get it in behind that 9 ball. Didn't quite get it there. He's left him a shot, but he's not left him the greatest shot in the world.
No.
I mean, he can cut the 7 ball in side pocket, but that's going to be tough. And the problem is cutting it in is only half the battle. If you make it, then you got to know where that cue ball's headed. But yeah, down here at the bottom of the stream, you'll see that the Rock Falls is up 1-0, and like I said, it is a race to 7, and so we'll see what happens here. Rick, I know Dixon definitely hasn't gone off to the best start, but
anything can happen, though.
Like I said, anything can happen. Yeah, he tried to cut it in there. And
actually thought he made that, to be honest with you.
And like I said, I mean, if he would have made it, he would have had shape on the 5 ball. But the problem is he had no hole for the 6, so he was still in trouble. Rick's not going to like that angle. He wanted to leave it a little short to break that 10 ball out of there, and now he's going to have to try to get on the 14 ball to try to get that 10 ball out of there. Unless the 10 ball goes down the corner by itself, but I don't believe so.
I don't think he got the right angle again.
Yeah, that 10-6 being locked up like that is not helping him any. So we'll just have to see what he wants to do here. I mean, he could run down and play another safety or try to get good on the 14 ball here and break it out. With Rick's skill level with a 2-0 lead, I mean, he can take a little bit of a chance here.
Well,
okay, now if you notice, he did leave himself the angle on the 14 ball, so now he's going to try to bump that 10 out of there. And now it's go time. We're going to see what happens here. Put a little bit of inside left English on it to hold it and try to pull that 6 out of there.
Oh.
And he got... Let me see if I can get a different... Nope, he didn't get safe. The 5 ball definitely goes in the side pocket. Baxter's going to play the 5 ball on the side, and then he'll have to play the 7 ball next, and then create something for the 6 ball here. I'm not sure what he's going to do, but he's definitely going to have to figure out something for the 6 ball. I don't know if he's going to have a bank shot. I don't know if he can get down on it enough to play it in the corner pocket by where he's standing, because it's hard for us to tell at the angle that we're standing at. So we're going to see what he does here.
Definitely does not go down in this far corner.
He might have a bank shot, but that 14 ball is big.
Oh.
And then unfortunately, he has let Rick back to the table again. So we'll see how this works out. Now Rick's going to play this 10 ball. He's going to draw it back. Probably try to get good on the... Well, he's got a couple different shots.
Yeah.
He could play the 9, use the 7 as a stopper, but he's going to go ahead and play 10 ball here. All right, now he's going to play 14 down in the corner, 9 in the opposite corner, 8 in the same corner that he's about to play the 9 ball in, and it should be, unfortunately, curtains for Mr. Baxter here.
Yeah.
He'll play this. He'll just suck it up behind the 8 ball and play the 8 ball in the same pocket. Just like that.
Yeah. Looks like another point for Rock Falls.
Okay. Yeah, Rick wins that matchup 3-0, and we do have another matchup coming up, singles, right?
Oh, it's Scotch doubles.
Okay, it'll be Scotch doubles. It's going to be Donnie Phillips and Jeff Martz versus Jeff and Don Koltoff. Jeff Martz.
Oh, so it's...
Oh, okay. You got this going on here.
Why are you trying to... You're trying to confuse us.
Yeah, I know.
It's still Still too early in the day right now. So it's Rick and Marty and Don and Jeff, right?
I'm assuming that's what we got going on here. Yes. Hey, it's our first year. We got to iron it all out. But we got Marty Lefevre holding the cue over here, so I'm not sure what's going on. So we got Rick Wayfield taking on
Don Phillips and Jeff Martz.
Don Phillips and Jeff Martz taking on Rick and Marty. Yep. Now, where are we determining the next point at then? Okay, it's already been determined. Rockfall's on 2-0 lead then. Okay. Yeah. And this will determine the next point.
Right. It's a little confusing on the sheet because you got.
Yeah, he's got too many names up there.
That actually should have been.
That's all right. We'll figure it out. We got it now. What's that?
Well, we do.
Jen,
we're hungry.
She says the boss says he doesn't need anything. He's good. Okay. So this will be for another match point in the Scotch doubles match up here. Is this alternate shot then?
Yes.
This will be an alternate shot. It'll be Marty Lefevre, not Lefevre. There's a Lefevre in the house and a Lefevre in the house.
Right.
Marty's the one playing pool, and the other one's standing around flapping his jaws like normal.
Right.
But Rick's going to be coming in here, and Rick is no slouch himself, plays pretty good pool. Yes, Rick, I'm talking about you over here.
What's that?
I'm telling everybody how good you play.
Yes, don't disappoint us.
Rick Wayfield is one of the biggest sleepers in the pool business. You don't see him out playing a whole lot, but when he does, he brings his A game. He also brings his beer game. He brings both. Brings his A game and his beer game. Marty took a big swing at that. Unfortunately, did not make the ball. Team Rock falls to the table. Jeff Martz is going to start the show out here. And like I said earlier, I mean, Jeff Martz is one heck of an 8-ball player. So he's definitely going to try to lead Mr. Phillips here. Try to leave him good. And that's the hardest part in the Scotch doubles thing. If you're just not used to playing Scotch doubles, alternate shot like this, a lot of times players try to leave their partner too good. You know, try to play too perfect, and in all reality, just make the ball. Yeah. Give your partner a chance to to execute his shot and do what he's got to do. So it can be a little tricky playing this game.
You're better off just playing your game and like you normally would, and just get in a flow with your partner and not have to worry about shape and stuff like that, because that puts a lot of pressure on your partner.
Unfortunately, I think
froze up
Donnie froze him on the 15 ball there, and it just doesn't look good for him. Jeff kind of shook his head a little bit, and I think he'd have to play this rail first, or he's going to play safe. Yeah, he went ahead and played safety, and that's a good shot there.
Right.
Now we're gonna get a good look at Rick. He's come to the table for the first time this afternoon. Actually, it's still in the morning. Not quite noon yet.
Oh, I'm looking at the clock here. I always forget it. It's always ahead of time.
And I'm not sure what he's calling here, so we'll have to figure out later.